Okay. Guten Abend. So today we will see some of the basic things which are required. Okay. So I hope that uh, the screen is visible. Is it okay, Aditi?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now you can able to see the screen. So see, these are some of the points, few points which are important. So the first question will be like this: that wie heißen Sie or wie heißen die Tage auf Deutsch? Okay, so what are the days in German language? Auf Deutsch, so in German. So like in English, we are having Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, like that. So the answer is die Tage auf Deutsch heißen. The days in German language are called as. What are the days? So each one is having the article. First of all, this is very important for us, right? So without article, you cannot say only Montag, Dienstag. No, der Montag, der Dienstag, Dienstag Tuesday. So it's like Monday up to like that. So der Montag, der Dienstag, der Mittwoch, der Donnerstag, der Freitag, der Zonabend. So up to Zonabend it's fine, right? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So Saturday is called as der Zonabend, right? Or it is also called as der Samstag, right? So Samstag and Zonabend both are same. See, you can relate this, on der Zontag and the Sunday, right? So Sunday is zone tag. So zone, this SONN, it is added over here, So this is zona bend, right? So the evening before Sunday, it's like that actually. So that is Saturday only. So it's der Zontag or der Samstag. Both are same, right? So early days, what happened? There was like East Germany, West Germany, right? And due to this, right, the people were talking the other side like Zunabend, and other side the people were talking their Zamstag, and that is only the difference. Otherwise, both are Saturdays only, right? So der Montag, der Dienstag, der Mittwoch, der Donnerstag, der Freitag, der Zunabend, oder means or, der Samstag, der Zontag, and the Sunday. So, is this clear? Hello, Aditya, Ayush.
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. Now, next one is this. Wie heißen die Monate auf Deutsch? Monate. What are the months in German? Right. So, if you look at the months, then it will clear, very much clear. Again, we have to remember that we have to put the article. Without article, you do not just start with January, February, the January, the February. It is like that in German, not in English, right? So der Januar, Januar, J is Jut. So der Januar, der Februar, der März, der April, der Mai, der Juni, der Juli, der August, der September, der Oktober, der November, der Dezember. Right? So the pronunciation should be very correct. So I hope Aditi, can you repeat this?
Yes, sir.
Mm.
Der Januar, der Februar, der März, der April, der Mai,
My.
Mai,
Mm,
der Juni,
mm,
der Juli, der
mm,
August,
mm.
der September,
September. Ah, okay,
September,
correct.
der Oktober, der
October, October,
Oktober, der November und der Dezember.
December.
Dezember.
Correct, correct, very correct. Okay, so this pronunciation of these months, these are also very important. And let us look at this next one. Wie heißen die Tageszeiten? Tageszeiten, day timings. What are the day timings? So die Tageszeiten heißen der Morgen. the morning. Der Vormittag, the noon. Der Mittag. No, Vormittag means before noon. Der Mittag means noon. Der Nachmittag, the afternoon. Der Abend, the evening. Und die Nacht, and the night. This is important, right? So once we are talking about, again, see, remember, always we have to remember, then for each noun we are going to put the article, always. So you can see this, there, everywhere it is there, but Nacht is feminine in German, right? So even in Marathi also, ti ratra, that is feminine, right? So die Nacht. We heißen die Jahreszeiten in Deutschland. Right? Jahreszeiten means years timing. It is same as the seasons. What are the seasons in Germany? Right? What are the seasons in India? We know it. There are four seasons, right? So rainy season, okay, like that. Rainy season, winter, summer, and autumn. So it's like that. Okay. Here also we are having the four seasons. Here we don't have the rainy season, but here we have the Herbst. Herbst is the winter. Okay. So der Frühling, der Sommer, der Herbst, und der Winter. So these are the four, right, seasons in Germany, right? And if you look at this, we heißen sie drei Mahlzeiten in Deutschland. Dry Mahlzeiten, right? So generally they are having the three times a meal per day, right? We don't know, in India there are a lot of variations. Like we are also having actually three timings: the breakfast, the lunch, and dinner. But in between at 5 or 4 5 o'clock also we take something like. Okay, so there are four timings. Actually, we are doing it, but over here, the actually three timings they are following. So, what are the three meal times? Das Frühstück, the breakfast, right? And it is das, by the way. Das Mittagessen, das Mittagessen means the lunch. Und das Abendessen means the dinner. Only three: das Frühstück, das Mittagessen und das Abendessen sind die drei Mahlzeiten in Deutschland. Okay, now let us look at this. Wie heißen die Richtungen? Richtungen means directions. So der Norden, the south. Sorry, the north. Der Süden, the south. Der Osten, the east. Und der Western. Sind die Richtungen, are the directions. So this something like, which is very, very important, right? So some of the questions here I have asked, and these are something like basic things that everyone should remember. So we heißen die Grußformen auf Deutsch. Grußformen, it's like formalities, the formal sentences, or you can say, exclamatory sentences, right? Expressions, or you can say expressions. So Grus means actually greeting. Once you meet to somebody else, there are something like, if I meet Aditi, then I will say good morning, or Aditi will say good morning, sir, right? Good evening, how are you? Right? Goodbye, good night, or like that, So this is what is a expression. So Grüß means greeting. Formen, it's a formality, So in German, what are the formalities? The people will say Guten Tag, good day, Guten Morgen, right? Good morning, Guten Abend, good evening. I generally we say Wie geht es? How are you? Right? Wie geht es? Now there are two types of things. I will let you know. This Wie geht es is just a formal thing, Uh, the people will say, but there are two things. Wie geht es, if I am include D capital, and Wie geht es dir means how are you? तू कसा आहेस किंवा तू कशी आहेस, I will say तू. And there is one more polite form of this is called as Ihnen. Ihnen. So here I'm specifically saying, Ihnen, I capital, right? So we get as Ihnen, तुम्ही कसे आहात, right? And if you don't know, actually, if you want to say, if you don't know the person, right, even though he is elder, younger, and approximately your age, and you are not knowing him or her, so generally, if you don't put dear and inan, so straightforward just ask, we get is, right? How are you? कसे आहात? तुम्ही, it's polite form also, it's in, not polite, non-polite form of also, right? So both are the things will include if you just say we get is. And if you know that particular person, then you have to say, if I'm asking Aditi, we get is dear, then it's fine. So Aditi will definitely, if she wants to ask me, she will ask, we get as Inan, right? Because she knows me, I know her, right? So definitely this thing is important. But let's say Aditi is not knowing to me here, online is going on, and she wants to ask, कशी आहात किंवा काय म्हणतं, काय म्हणतोस किंवा कसे. So she will not put any dear or inan. She will just ask we get is like that. So it's important, very, very important, to whom you are going to talk. If you are not knowing that particular person, so just where you are going to stop and how you are going to express yourself, that is very important. Then auf Wiedersehen, we know it, right? See you again, like that. Wieder means again, and Sehen means to see. So to see you again, like that, okay? Gute Nacht, just see over here, Gute Nacht, and over here, Guten, N has been added. Look at this, because all these are what? Masculine form. We have seen the der Tag, der Morgen, der Abend, right? That we have seen. And over here, die Nacht. And because of the adjective, whatever adjective good means good, the ending of the adjective changes depending upon the masculine, feminine, and neutral. So there are again the lot of cases are there, nominative, accusative, dative of the adjective. So the adjective chart, the endungan, that is the ending of each of the, masculine, neutral, and feminine. That we will see once we will see actually adjective. So now you just remember this is different. So here you do say guten Nacht. That is totally wrong. Then danke, thanks. Danke sehr, thank you very much. Vielen Dank, many thanks. Now generally we are asking Entschuldigung Sie bitte, excuse me please. And here if I want to say Verzeihen Sie, Verzeihen Sie, I beg your pardon. Or pardon, like I beg your pardon, right? Verzeihen Sie bitte. Wie bitte? Wie bitte? Yes please. Yes, only that much. Wie bitte? Yes please. Wiederholen Sie bitte means repeat. Please repeat. Please repeat, like that, okay? So these are the things that is important. And last one is there is this height, the time. And here we are 10 year, it's 10 year, but in plural form is d yar, the years. Der Monat, die Monate. Die Woche, die Wochen. Woche means week. Der Tag, die Tage. Die Stunde, die Stunden, right? The hour, the hours. Die Minute, die Minuten. Die Sekunde, die Sekunden, right? So these things are very important, we hasn't the Monate, the Tageszeiten, Jahreszeiten, Dreimalzeiten, then Richtungen, Grußformen, and this height. So this is what is the basic things that whatever I have shared with you. Okay, so that I have just now explained you. And next one is something like this. I hope that these things are new things for us. Previously, we did the grammar up to that level, and after that, there are some more grammar part which is required now, and that's why I'm covering today. Okay, so this is lecture is also going to be very important for you. So demonstrative pronoun, pronomen, pronoun. Demonstrative pronoun means this, right? This is my car, this is my class, whatever it is. Okay, so we are having four cases: nominative, accusative, dative, and genitive, right? So let's look at this, desire, right? So if I'm saying this pen, and pen is nothing but what? The fueler. And fueler, I know fueler is what? Their fueler. So if I want to say this pen is big, this pen is very very simple one. So this pen, so pen is fueler and it's there, and that's why I will say desire fueler. Desire fueler is gross. This pen is big, like that. Okay. Desire. So desire, desire, desires, and desire. Right. So here also we have to remember this, and this is very very important. You cannot say in English. It's simple. This pen, right? This window. Okay. So now is here. Window is what? The Fenster, and Fenster. This Fenster means does Fenster. This is in neutral form. So if I want to say in German this window, then I will to say what? Dieses Fenster. This window. Now this is correct grammar, right? For everywhere I cannot say dieser, dieser, dieser. Not. It's totally wrong. So this we have to remember. So this is the additional part. Demonstrative pronoun is we have to remember. So desire, desen, desem, deses s. Desire, 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 desire. Deses, deses, desem, deses s. And desire, desire, desen n, desire. So if you are comparing this with the definite article, then you will come to know, no, dare, den, dem, deses, d, dare, das, dem, des, s, d, den, n, dare. So it's in the same line. So to remember this particular demonstrative pronoun, just look at the definite article there. So there d does, and if you remember that particular chart, there then that d there does dem then, and this d then and there. So recollect that and just compare this with the demonstrative pronoun, right? So desire, descend, desem, deses, desire, deses, desem, deses, desen, and desire. So it's like a this, okay? So I hope you got it, okay? So this is very important, demonstrative pronoun. And then we have got the reflexive pronoun. This is also a new thing for us. You should remember, please remember this. This is going to be very very important. Reflexive pronoun. For example, I wash my hand, right? So I'm washing my hand, so I'm doing the activity with myself only. So I myself, it's like that. Okay. So I myself, you yourself, he himself, she herself, they themselves, all of you, all of yourselves, right? So it's like that. And we us, right? Ourself and us. So like that. So there are just accusative and dative form. So look at this, ish, mish, mir, I, myself, to me, to me. This pen belongs to me, right? So this is in dative form. So do, dish, dear. So now just now we have seen the expression, we get as dear. So anyone can ask, ये deer आया किधर से, right? So this deer is nothing but a do form, the dative form of do, and its reflexive pronoun. Very important, very very important. Air as z. So for both or three of them, you have to say zish and zish. So even though I want to say herself, so here there also zish. Here also I have to say zish. It itself, so s zish only, and he himself. So for that also I have to put zish only. So please remember this, very important. So for air as Z, I have to put zish. So only one, right? And now here wir, uns, both are same. Accusative and dative both are same. So even the we are saying, we are studying ourselves. Wir studieren uns means what? We are studying ourselves. Or these books are belongs to us. This house belongs to us. That is also uns. Ir, oish. Both are same. Zizish, zizish. Or zizish. So it's so simple one. Right. So this also we have to remember a lot when we are building the sentence. Ish mish mir, du dish dir, er sie dish, wir uns, ihr euch, sie sich. So I hope that the reflexive pronoun is also clear. Is it clear, Aditi?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is very important. And let us look at a very simple example, Zum Beispiel ZB. So in English, we are saying EG, right? For example, this is what we are writing in English. In German, we are writing ZB. And ZB is nothing but Zum Beispiel. For example, one and the same thing. So just see this. Wasche. Waschen is the verb. Waschen. Wash means to wash. Wash, right? I am washing myself, right? Ich wasche mich. Ich wasche mir die Hände. Right? I am washing my hand. So I am doing that activity to me only. So like that's why it is writing. That's why it is written mir. Do waste dish. Now this is a irregular verb. This is not same as only you have to put est, but here there is something like irregular. So irregular verb we have seen, right? Fahren is the verb. Ich fahre, du fährst. Er ist sie fährt. Wir fahren, ihr fährt, or ihr fahrt, sie fahren. So that is what is reflect the irregular verb we have seen, Nehmen, to take, fahren, to travel, listen, to read. So I hope you are remembering that, okay? So we will repeat that once again whenever we will go for the that particular chapter. Do waste mish. So vachan kahi hai, but here umlaut is there, Do waste dish. Air see or air waste dish. He is washing himself. She is washing herself. It is washing itself like that. Okay, so whatever it is, but this is what is the example. How you are going to make this particular sentence. Okay, and wir waschen uns, ihr wascht euch. Okay, so this is important. Let's go ahead with this. This is something like, I will just show you, and obviously I hope that you are also gone through it. So this is what is a Maximum Bhavan Pune, where I did my, in 1995. Just imagine when I was in diploma, right? Then at that time I did my G2 certification exam, right? And I was looking for the G3, right? One of the professor like Prasad from that Maxwell Bhavan, he wrote me the letter. Actually, I have written the letter to him in German language, whatever German language I studied in local space only. Actually, I started my German in 1992 when I completed my 10th standard, right? So at that time, so he wrote me the letter, and this letter is, you can say, something like, the live, the contents into it, and you can access it, otherwise we may access the lot of letters from the internet, where we can get many of the things. You can take an example, but this is a good example. So Yogesh, dear Yogesh, vielen Dank für deinen Brief vom 5.10.1995. So many thanks for your letter on 5th October. So I have written him the letter on 5th October. Immediately on 17th October, he returned a letter to me. It's like this. Die Anmeldungen für nächstes Jahr, that is, right, that is this in English only. That is 1996 fangen ab 6 November 1995 an. So actually there is a verb called as anfangen. Anfangen is a verb means to begin. So it's like that the announcement. I'm Anmel Dungen. So at that time I was just what you can say. I was just writing the what is the meaning of this other words which I was not aware of that time. So that's why I've written like that. So you can see the announcement for the next year, that is 1996, right? They are going to start on ab means on 6 November 1995, right? So to Kans dish Anfang November Nokmal un ein Kurs Prospects Erkundingen, right? Erkundingen means to require. So you can require, you can. Comes is the modal verb. So you can require yourself. So dish, you can just say dish. What just now we have seen, yourself anfang the exam, one more time, in our course prospectus, right? So I would like to actually clear the exam before I were to go to uh, Gedrai. Gedrai means G3. So that is now we are having A1, A2, now B1, right? So B1 is Gedrai, right? At that time it was a Gedrai, but I have not gone for the Gedrai, right? I have just cleared up to Gezhwai, but that is also sufficient. Next is year which do the Gedrai Besukhan. Besukhan means to visit. In the next year, you would like to visit the Gedrai, right? So that he's what I have written. I hope that I have written that I wanted to go for Gedrai, and can I just clear the Gezhwai entrance or Gedrai entrance like that. So S is equal. Egal means equal, right? So it is equal. Welche Einstufungsgest man schreibst. So it is equivalent. Which one can the written write the test? Then means here it is because then man bekommt die richtige Stufe nach den Ergebnissen der Prüfung, because one gets the correct step. Stufe means step, right, after the result of the exam, right? So he is telling me, if you clear that directly, if you want to go Gedrai, fine. So now you are also going to appear for B1 exam, it's fine, no problem. But you are going to just clear the Gezhwai na, so directly you can first the Gezhwai, then give the exam, entrance exam for the B1, and you can come over here like that. Ich habe nicht ganz verstanden, welche Bücher dein Deutschlehrer haben will. See, my German teacher, na, so actually I was learning the German language in locally, right? So that's why he's just saying, I have not idea, right? Ich habe nicht. I have not idea which book, welche Bücher, which book your German teacher have taught to you, right? Like that. Wenn du den genügend Titel nennen kannst, right, könnte ich dir besser helfen. If, when means if you can know, if you tell me, what is the part of the part you have studied, then I could, me könnte, I could help in better manner. राइट मीन्स आपके जर्मन टीचर ने कौन सा बुक पढ़ा है मुझे मालूम नहीं है, बट अगर वही बुक जो हम लोग पढ़ाते वही पढ़ा रहेगा तो देन इट विल बी बेटर. इट्स लाइक दैट. Es war schön von dir nochmals zu hören, right? So schön means beautiful. It was beautiful to hear from you once again, like that. Okay, it's like that, from you once again. Schöne Grüße, right? The heart an deine Eltern und deine Familie. Deine Eltern, to your family. Parents, Eltern means parent and your family. Right. So many greets to your parents and your family. Herzliche Grüße aus Pune. Right. Heartily greetings from Pune. Dine, yours Prasad. Right. So isn't it very good? Hey, कोण आपले Aditi?
Yes, sir.
So actually, it's like this is how you are going to write a letter, and here you can just see, a lot of things. You can able to see there are a lot of modal verbs, right, and reflexive pronouns. Now demonstration I get one reflexive pronoun is there, and you can just see, adjective ending. So let's say lib means actually it's lib means what, a deer, like let's say. So er it's a endungan. Dinan. So these endings are very, very important. So if you go through the letter, now you will come to know no grammar mistake at all. Gruzher. So E is there. Here is Isha. And dine, just see, dine, only yours, like that. Okay, so this is very, very important. So even though we are saying, once you are writing any kind of letter or like that, lot of things it will be there. See, counter. Counter means here now you can see I could. Could means it's like totally past tense type. Now there are a lot of composite statements, like then means because, when means if I do this, then you do this, like that. Or which letter, you can just see how the sentences he has formed, right? So at that time I also was the newest one, who looked at this letter first time, and I surprised, oh, this is how you have to write a letter. Okay, and that's why I'm showing always to my students, this is what is the letter, this is how you also write a letter to your friend, right, or to teacher, or whatever. And please make sure that it is grammatically correct, right? And you will obviously say, sir, आमचं तर अजून composite sentence पण नाही झालं, अजून हे पण नाही झालं, ते पण नाही झालं. It's fine. I'm not saying that now at this moment you can write a letter like this. Definitely you cannot. Lot of things you are missing now, right? But this type of letters, actually the people are writing like professionally. So even though let's say there are many students I have seen who have cleared, A1, A2, and still the people cannot able to write like this letter, right? So this is what should not happen, and that's why these some of the examples that I explicitly put it over here. And this is a new thing. Here also you start writing, you are building the CV format, your college CV, whatever technology start writing it. So this is the first page. I hope I will just go through the first page, and you also start writing. It's like an application I was doing for, there was one company, German company, and I was doing that. So that's why Beverbung, right? It's application. Datum. So which date I'm applying, like that. So my name is Yogesh Prabhakar Pingre, but this is actually a wrong thing, that I have changed my name of the spelling. And after that, my sir also told me, see, even though your name is unique, or your name is standard throughout the world, राइट, आपका नाम कभी स्पेलिंग चेंज नहीं होगा, कौन से भी जापानीज में जाओ, चाइनीज में जाओ, कौन से भी लैंग्वेज में जाओ, your spelling will not change. It's a standard only, right? My Vidyavardhan is College of Engineering and Technology. This is a name, right? So name is name, right? So that you cannot change. So now I have told him, see, how they will pronounce. Now I am looking at the computer's point of view, right? So if the computer is reading, and that computer is having German language, so how it will read, Yogesh. Why Yo? Because J is nothing but Yot in German. And why it is Sh? Because SCH is Sh. And that was my interpretation, but then I was wrong, So please do not change the name. So these are some minute things also that you should look at. Geburtsdatum, obviously your birth date, and then nationality, and so and so. While reading these only, you will come to know. These are the new points that you will come to know, right? You can say phone engineering vision, right? It's like actually computer engineer, right? Mumbai University, umlaut chahiye, visit, yeah, like that, okay? Diploma in computer technology, like that. And there at that time, Zeit October 2000, since 2000 I was working with the Commit software company, like a programmer in Java and JSP like that. Okay, and Beruflicher. These are the professional, things, right? Kenneth Nizar, professional things. If you want to say operating systems, so Betrieb systems, right? Sprache languages. What languages? I was knowing that time. Internet technology, GUI abuse, Workzeug, sorry, RDBMS, so relational database management. Interest here a flasher, where I'm interested in. So what kind of work I would like to do in your company, like that. Okay, so I would like to do like Java, Solid, Swing, Java Beans, like that. So specifically, I was a Java programmer. That's why I've written this. Now lots of things have changed, right? Zonstiger, Zonstiger means experience. So I was having like this experience, the some of the experience and so forth. So just go through it, and I am suggesting that you please make your own resume of yourself, your technology, right? Whatever things are there, try to write it, try to focus it. Okay, search for the vocabulary, some parts, right? Here, this if I just tell you, Beruf Bezai Kung. So it's like a professional website. So ich habe den Mail-Server ohne Java Mail API entwickelt, right? So I did the mail server without Java Mail API, without. So ohne means without, right? And how I did it, So that thing I have written, I have explained my project. Online Bestellen phone computer. So it's online shopping card. Online shopping cart. So this whatever I did, I explicitly write it over here. And this is online shopping cart. Then patient database und erschlichen Abbilder analyzer. So and patients or X-rays, image analyzer. So that was my project in in Visit AI or like that. Okay, so this is what is something like, you can explain your mini project. Now all of you are doing your mini project. You are now in fourth semester, right? So try to elaborate your mini project in German language. So there you will get some technical terminologies, which may be there in A1, A2, or A3, A4, or whatever it is. But I think professionally we should understand, how we are going to write a letter, how we are going to make a biodata. And for biodata, how you write, it not like that, today you write a resume and tomorrow you are going to apply it. Not like that. But definitely once you are going to build this, and at the end of this course, I hope that everyone should able to, or everyone should have their resume in German language, so that we'll definitely will apply to any one of the company in Germany. And let's see, find it out from your through your technologies expertise. If you get the opportunity like that, then it will be better, right? This is what the pronunciation I was given to you. Just go through it, practice pronunciation, because the student like Aditi, who is never making any kind of mistake, and I am actually searching, and just finding out where she will do the mistake, and I will immediately tell, oh Aditi, asa noko bolu. But 99% she is correctly pronunciation. Not only Aditi, there are a lot of students, like Ayush is there, Dhruva is there, and other students. They are not making any mistakes. So please, the students, others also, please take it very seriously. Failed, mine, cult, birne, birne, like that. Birne, or last is a. It you can say like that. Okay, but like it's a standard one. That I read birne. You can say birne like that. Oberhalb. So it's actually, I have given you the exercise. You just go through it and read it in number of times, so that you will come to know, nicht, ist, start, ecke, jetzt, öffnen, Österreich means Austria, zone, choose, bureau, system it is written, but system also, if it standard, you can say system, physics. Actually physics is there, physics in English. Kultur, Wort, Fear, Lieben, Liebe, Kind, Negative, Grün, Abend, bis, English, da, während. Okay, like that, so this is something like you should able to read it very quickly, right? And you are supposed to make a very clear pronunciation. That's why I have given these particular things. And after that, I have given you some of the exercises that I solved it on my book. I hope in networks one book should also solve it, right? And I think many of you have already solved this. So this is chapter number one exercise. The exercises which are important, that will solve it. The exercises which are not important, right? Not important means everything is important only, but that thing you can skip also if you are not having uh, the the time, right? So but whatever I have written it over here, I think you can able to see that, okay? And please go through it and check once. Right, so this is what is Woher Comenzi. So the ordinance, and then see, I also gone through this, Herenzi, that is a CD part 1 of 20 and 1 of 21, right? And whatever I have, I heard from that dialogues, like number one and number two, I have written it over here immediately. So if you are having, you have listened a lot of things, much more than this, so you can write it. It's not like that, whatever I have written, that is only correct. Not like that, right? You may write on from your side also, right? This number one only. You can just look at this. See this, wo fast, who is fitting where. So just like that, this is Guten Morgen. So morning scenario is there like that, Guten Tag, Guten Nacht. Okay, so like that. Titus, like that. This is Auf Wiedersehen, Guten Abend, like that. Okay. So please look at that book, and please try to solve it. See this. This is some of the exercises are there, right, from two, chapter number two, right? And you can just, you have to listen this. Have knock einmal. This is the CD which part is given to you, right? You have to listen once again, and you have to just mark, whether it is question mark or whether it is full stop. That's it only, right? So after listening to it, then you will come to know, whether that person is asking or whether that person is saying something, so that is important. Then this is just a ordinance is who, and these are the verbs ergenzenzi. I hope that you will just go through these all these points, right? So this is again chapter number one part that I was missed just now. Hören Sie Fragen, the Fragen question as you have listened the question and answer yourself, you are going to write down on the answer, write that, okay? So the question are asked to you, wie heißen Sie? That question maybe asked you in 1.8, and that's why, there is one student, Shubham Safrai, like that, or Safale, whatever it is, Salaf, whatever it is. So now he has written, Ish heiße Shubham Salafi, like that, okay? Wo kommen Sie or woher kommen Sie? That could be the question in 1.9, and he has answered, ich komme aus N. Wo wants to do? It may be the question in 1.10, and the answer he has written, ich wohne in Panvel, like that. So please go through this, and you should also try to solve this exercise. Exercise is very important, as we are doing online everything, so that I cannot able to directly see how you can able to write it. But this is what you are supposed to do this, right? Anything you would like to ask now, Aditi? Oh, Shreya also has joined. Shreya, how are you?
Fine, sir.
Jidnyasa, you are also joined. Jidnyasa,
Yes, sir.
yes. Aditi,
Yes, sir.
anything you would like to ask up till now?
No, no, sir.
Okay. So actually, what I have decided, directly coming to the lecture, first I will put something like this, okay, so that you people will also come to know what type of things I am going to take it in advance, and this is how we will do the exercises, right? Let me stop recording first.